Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Marketing Lessons. Here you will get all the concept about marketing from basics to advanced. This is part 3 of marketing management where we will learn philosophies of marketing. The link of part 1 and part 2 video is in the description box. You can go and check it out. Now let's get started with philosophies of marketing. Marketing management has 5 philosophies to achieve the objectives of an organization easily. The first is production concept. As the name suggests, this marketing philosophy is all about production. This means that the business that utilize it create inexpensive and widely available products, which is something their customers want. So the production concept is one of the oldest concept in business. It holds that consumers will prefer products that are widely available and inexpensive. Managers of production-oriented business concentrate on achieving high production efficiency, low cost, and mass distribution. This orientation makes sense in developing countries such as China, where the largest PC manufacturer, Legend, and domestic appliances giant Haier take advantage of the country's huge inexpensive labor pool to dominate the market. It is also used when a company wants to expand the market. Coming to the product concept, unlike the production marketing philosophy, which is focused on mass producing inexpensive products, this concept favors high quality products and hold the belief of the consumers won't mind the high price because of the quality. So the product concept holds that consumers will favor those products that offer the most quality, performance, or innovative features. Managers in these organizations focus on making superior products and improving them over time. A great example of the product marketing philosophy is Apple. They have been working on their models for years and coming up with new features, which convince their customers to stay. Their products are expensive, but you don't get just any kind of product. You will get the most cutting edge technology. Now, the business that utilizes marketing philosophy assume that the consumer prefer products that are of greater quality. So they spend a lot of time working on their products, improving them, and coming up with new feature, as in the example of Apple. They are fully focused on their products, paying less attention to the customer needs and markets, which can sometimes lead to bad product sales. Now, the disadvantages of the product concept is that a new or improved product will not necessarily be successful unless the product is priced, distributed, advertised, and sold properly. So that is why the next concept came, which is the selling concept. While the production and product concept are all about production, this marketing philosophy is focused on the promotion of product because it believes that the customer won't buy the products if they are not being advertised to them. They become more efficient in production, which then led to overproduction and a surplus of products. Companies needed to sell the extra stock somehow, hence the emergence of the selling marketing philosophy came into existence. Now, the selling concept holds that consumers and businesses, if left alone, will ordinarily not buy enough of the organization's product. The organization must therefore undertake an aggressive selling and promotion effort. The purpose of marketing is to sell more stuff to more people more often for more money in order to make more profit. Coming to the marketing concept, this concept is all about learning as much as you can about your customers and only then creating a product that you know they need. Out of all marketing philosophies, this one is probably used the most in marketing nowadays. So the marketing concept emerged in the mid 1950s. Instead of a product centered make and sell philosophy, business shifted to a customer centered sense and respond philosophy. The job is not to find the right customers of your products, but the right products for your customers. The marketing concept holds that the key to achieving organizational goals consists of the company being more effective than competitors in creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value to its chosen target market. This is probably because it is hard to sell anything nowadays without knowing your target audience really well and appealing to them. Hence, this marketing philosophy places a lot of importance on the customer and their wants and needs. But this is not enough. They also need to constantly work on their product and to keep learning about the ever-changing needs of their customer if they don't want their competitors to beat them. Coming to the last, so the societal marketing concept. This marketing philosophy is all about knowing your customers' needs while also caring about the well-being of the society and the environment. It sees businesses as parts of society and promotes their participation in the solving of important issues like pollution, world hunger, and illiteracy. With all the pollution issues that we have had in the past few months and climate change being in full swing, it is important that businesses show that they care about these issues, because if they seem like they don't care, they might lose a lot of customers. Therefore, many businesses today donate and participate in all sorts of charities as well as promote them. So this is the end of the video, the philosophies of marketing. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any query, put them down in the comment section.